Now, just a few more seconds. Let's wait just for a few more seconds and let us see if all the students are joining or not.
ना ना हम वो खाएंगे थोड़ा सा और
So what I have done here is I have muted you all, and if you try to unmute yourself, you will not be able to do it. Okay, so I have changed the settings. You will not be able to unmute yourself. Okay, so I will give you the permission to unmute yourself only if you promise me that you will unmute yourself only when I ask you questions. पार्थ गुप्ता क्या हो गया? Okay, so you will unmute yourself only when I ask you questions. You unmute yourself, give the answer, and after giving the answer, you mute yourself again quickly. Okay, so this is why I want you to be. I want you all to be muted. Okay. So I will give you the permission to unmute yourself, but please follow these instructions. And this is for the smooth running of the class. Okay. If you again and again unmute yourself, it will disturb the class a lot. So please don't do it. Second thing, you can unmute yourself if you have some problem. If you have a query, you can unmute yourself then also. But you are allowed to ask your questions or ask your queries only when the teacher has finished explaining a particular topic. If suppose I'm explaining something, I'm already explaining something on the board, a question arises in your mind, a question comes in your mind, you want to ask a problem, you keep it in your mind and ask after the teacher has explained you the question, explained you the topic. Okay, after that you are allowed to ask, not before that. So I'm giving you the permission to unmute yourself again, but please don't misuse it. Use it properly, use it for your benefit. Okay, unmute only when you have, only when I ask you a question or only when you have a problem. और उसके लिए भी I have told you how to do it. Okay, very good. I expect very good response from this class. Yeah, I've given you the permission. Navdeep, please mute yourself. Navdeep Gupta.
Sir. Sir.
Yes.
Sir, please okay, on the because if I have any query, I can write in chat box.
And though that will not be allowed. Using the chat box will not be allowed.
Okay.
Okay. Now you mute yourself. Yeah. So we have completed the chapter fractions. Today we are going to do more questions on the chapter. Some practice questions we are going to do on the chapter fractions. So first of all, let me ask you that if you have any problem from the chapter, any problem, any topic you want to understand, there is any problem, there is any question which you have not understood, you can ask me right now if you have any query. Anyone?
Sir, we have after you, these exams, we have only.
Sorry? After
Sir,
this? Yeah.
After the exam, we have only done fraction, no?
Yes, we have done only one chapter, fractions. Any problem from the chapter, anyone? Any query from the chapter?
I don't know which chapter we are starting.
See, I'm telling you which topics we have done from the chapter. We have understood equivalent fractions. What are equivalent fractions? This we have done. We have understood like and unlike fractions. We have done proper and improper fractions. We have done conversion of improper fraction into a mixed fraction and vice versa. That means opposite of it. We have done the conversion of mixed fraction into an improper fraction. This also. And we have done how to multiply a fraction and a whole number. This also we have done. So now from all these topics, if you have any problem in any of the topic, you can ask.
Excuse me, sir. I have a problem.
Yes, beta, please ask.
Sir, in this we have done lowest term also. In lowest term.
Yes, yes.
And sir, I do not understand the meaning of lowest term.
Lowest term. You have not understood the meaning. So what is the
Yes,
meaning
sir.
of putting a fraction in lowest term? Yeah.
Yes,
Anyone else? Any problem?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please. Ask.
Sir, what I does not understand about the multiplication in lowest form.
Multiplication in lowest form. Okay, I will explain that also. This is from the second exercise you are asking. Okay, no problem. I will explain.
Okay, sir.
Anything else? I am
No, sir.
noting all the questions, all the problems. Anything else? No? Okay, so let us start
No,
the
sir.
class. Yeah. Let us start explaining you the solving your problems. We are doing the chapter fractions.
Yeah.
See, I'm writing a fraction here on the board. This is 8 upon 12. This is a fraction. First of all, it is a proper fraction. Why it is a proper fraction? Because in this, the numerator is smaller than the denominator. Smaller than or greater than, you all know which are smaller numbers, which are greater numbers. So the numerator is smaller than the denominator. Therefore, this fraction is a proper fraction. Now, this fraction already in its lowest terms, या फिर simplest form, lowest terms or simplest form are the same thing. Okay? If I tell you that convert the fraction in simplest form, or if I tell you that convert the fraction in its lowest terms, the meaning is the same. So first you will check whether the fraction is already in its lowest terms or not. For this, what you will do, you will find the HCF of 8 and 12. You can find the HCF of 8 and 12. So you all know how to find the HCF of 8 and 12. You have done this many times in your previous term. Let us specify is 8. Do the factors of 8.
So there is a network problem.
Beta, please try to solve it. Look for a good place where the network is good. 12.
So this we have to write in a copy.
No, beta, I am just giving you an example to explain. You don't have to copy down anything from this. So, factors of 6, dividing by 2, 3, then dividing by 3, 1. So, you all know how to do this. You have done this in your previous term. In class 4 also you have done this. It is a very simple thing. Factors of 8 and factors of 12. So, writing the factors of 8 here. 2 into 2, prime factors of 8 and prime factors of 12, 2 into 2 into 3. So what is the HCF? Tell me, what is the HCF? Yeah. I'm waiting for you all to tell what is the HCF of 8 and 12.
Sir,
You can see that there are two common factors.
4. Sir,
Two.
4.
There are two pairs of 2's which are common. That means 2 into 2 is equal to 4. So the HCF of 8 and 12 is 4. HCF of 8 and 12 is 4. Is the HCF 1? क्या यहाँ पर HCF 1 आया है?
No.
No.
No, sir.
Whenever the HCF is 1, whenever the HCF is 1, very carefully listen all of you. Whenever the HCF is 1, you will say that the given fraction is already in lowest term. But in this case, the HCF is not 1, it is something else, any other number except 1. If the HCF is something else, not 1, then you will say that the fraction is not in its lowest term. So this is the meaning of lowest term. Who asked me the question? किसने पूछा था कि lowest term का meaning क्या होता है?
Sir, me.
Give me your name, beta.
Govind Bharadwaj.
Govind Bhardwaj, very good. Beta, understood कि lowest term का meaning क्या है? If the HCF is 1, the fraction is in lowest term. If the HCF is not 1, the fraction is not in its lowest term. So is this fraction in lowest term? Yes or no? All of you. Answer.
No, sir.
No, sir.
This fraction is not in its lowest term.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
This fraction is
No,
not
sir.
in its lowest term. So how we can convert the given fraction in its lowest term? We have already found the HCF. The HCF is 4. I am going to write the HCF here. HCF of 8 and 12 is 4. So I am writing the HCF here. Because the fraction is not in its lowest term, I am writing the HCF here. Now what I will do, I will divide the numerator and denominator by the same number. The HCF. Divide the numerator and denominator by the HCF. 8 divided by 4 is 2. 12 divided by 4 is 3. Is the fraction in lowest term now? क्या अब ये lowest term में आ गया? Yes. After
Yes, sir.
dividing the fraction by the HCF, both the numerator and denominator will be divided by the HCF. You will get a new fraction. Now this fraction is converted in its lowest term. Easy, eh?
Excuse me, sir.
Is it easy?
Yes, sir. Excuse me,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Excuse
Yes,
me,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Beta?
Sir, may I go to washroom?
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Please mute yourself, all of you. Aryan Kumar and Zaina.
Yes, sir.
Beta, mute yourself.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So now I'm giving you some questions for practice from this topic. You have to, these are extra questions. So you will do them in fair copies only. आपको fair copies में करना है. Practice questions. Okay. I'm giving you some questions to convert in lowest terms. Extra questions. Write down the heading.
Okay, sir.
Extra questions. Okay, question number 1. You will note down in your fair copies. Reduce the following fractions to the lowest terms. Reduce the following fractions to the lowest term. Okay, first part. 28 upon 32. Second part. 52 upon 65. Third part. 49 upon 63. Fourth part. 54 upon 66. Fifth part. 108 upon 70. 108 upon 81. And sixth part. 45 upon 60. Simple questions. These 6 parts you have to do in your copies right now. First step is to find the HCF of numerator and denominator, and then divide both the numerator and denominator by the HCF. You will get the answer. Simple.
Excuse me, sir.
HCF निकालो और HCF से divide. Yes, tell me.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, I am saying that the method you have told, I can't understand, but I know one more method. So, sir, from that method I can do.
You can use any method, beta.
Okay, sir.
But be ready to understand all the methods. आपको पहले से कोई चीज आती है, that doesn't mean that you are not ready to understand new methods. Okay, be very attentive in the class.
So, sir, now I can.
You can do any method. Don't worry.
That.
Use any method. Don't worry.
Sir, please open your video.
Beta, my video is on. Your network is not working properly. There is some network problem with your end.
So can you tell me what is fifth one? I can't see.
Fifth one. Fifth one.
Yes, sir.
108 upon 81.
Yes, sir.
It is 108
Okay, sir. Thank you.
upon 81.
Okay, sir.
Okay, visible now?
What if?
So my head is spinning.
Head is spinning. Why?
My head is spinning.
Why, beta? Why your head is spinning?
Sir, due to watching a long time of movies, so my head always spins.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I know. Sir, I know another method. Can I do from that?
Yes, beta. You can use any method.
Okay, sir.
ले जाओ जल्दी अंदर जाओ ना मरे
Beta, mute yourself.
बच्चे ने चेहरा दिखाई दे रहा सब बच्चे दे रहे हैं इधर आएगा
सर्राफे का सोने का होलसेल का काम है।
ओम गुप्ता, बेटा म्यूट कर लो खुद को। Yeah. Have you all done the questions?
No, sir. Please wait for 5 minutes.
Okay.
No, sir. Can you tell my method that if I divide numerator and denominator by greatest common factor?
Sorry, by?
Sir, I am asking that if I divide numerator and denominator by the greatest common factor, so sir, the answer will get same.
Beta, greatest common factor and HCF are the same thing. HCF
Okay,
is
sir.
also known as greatest common factor. Have you all done all the questions?
Yes, sir.
No, sir, please wait for 5 minutes.
Okay, beta, how much time you are going to take? I'm just waiting for 1 more minute.
Sir, I have done.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, can I go for washroom?
Yes. Okay, now, so I'm telling you the answers. You all can check your answers from that. Let us discuss all the answers now.
Sir, first answer is 6/8.
Yeah, listen. The HCF of 28 and 32 is 4. HCF of 28 and 32 is 4. So you will divide numerator and denominator both by 4. HCF we have already found. It is 4. Divide both the numerator and denominator by 4. You get the answer 7/8. Got it? Any doubt in this? No. Let's do the next one. The HCF of 52 and 65. Who is going to tell me? I am asking you, what is the HCF of 52 and 65?
Sir,
4/5.
I can tell 4/5 is the correct answer, sir.
Answer is 4/5. What is the HCF of 52 and 35? It is 13. Dividing the two numbers by 13. Numerator and denominator both divided by 13. You get 4 in the numerator and 5 in the denominator. 52 divided by 13 is 4 and 65 divided by 13 is 5. So the answer is 4/5. Very good. Next one, 49/63. What is the HCF?
Sir, 7/9.
HCF is 7. Answer, 49 divided by 7, 7. 63 divided by 7, 9. 7/9 is the answer. Next one. What is the HCF of 54 and 66?
Sir, the
HCF is
answer is 9/11.
The HCF is 6. HCF is 6. So dividing the numerator and denominator both by 6. 54 divided by 6 is 9. 66 divided by 6 is 11. Answer, 9/11. Very good. Next one. What is the HCF of 108 and 81? It is 27. 27 is the HCF. निकालना आता है सबको HCF अच्छे से. The HCF of 108 and 81 is 27. 108 divided by 27 is equal to 4. 81 divided by 27 is equal to 3. Answer, 4/3. Got it? Easy है बहुत questions. HCF निकालिए फटाफट आंसर आ जाएगा. 45.
सर मैंने कुछ
60. Yes.
सर मैंने कुछ अलग टाइप से किए, मैं आपको दिखाऊं?
बेटा wait.
ओके सर.
I will tell you what you have done. मैं बताऊंगा आपको आपने क्या करा. 45 upon 60. HCF is 15. HCF is 15. So dividing the two numbers by 15. 45 divided by 15 is 3. 60 divided by 15 is 4. Answer 3 upon 4. So these are the answers. 7 upon 8, 4 upon 5, 7 upon 9, 9 upon 11, 4 upon 3, and 3 upon 4. These are the answers.
Sir, I am showing the work.
Wait, beta, मैं बताता हूँ आपको. Let me tell you. Suppose let us do the fifth part again. 108 upon 81. Gaurav, beta, you have done what? You have divided the two numbers by 3 first. Am I right? 108
Yes,
divided by
sir.
81 divided by 3.
Yes, sir.
है ना? And you got in the numerator you got 36 and in the denominator you got 27.
27.
Then again
Yes,
you
sir.
divided by 3. Then in the numerator
Yes,
you
sir.
got 12 and in the denominator you got 9. Then again
Yes,
you
sir.
divided by 3. Then in the numerator you got 4 and in the denominator you got 3. यही method use करा आपने?
Yes, sir.
Without
हाँ.
seeing the copy, I told you that you did this.
Yes, sir.
How is it possible? How can I tell?
Sir, because you have also done this technique when you were in the age of me.
No, beta, I am a teacher. That is why all the teachers know everything. There is nothing new. And no one is special. Every teacher knows all the methods. That is why. So this is another way of doing. Your answer is also correct. That also we are going to learn that method, but after some time. For that you are little small. So that is why this method I have told you. Find the HCF and then divide by the HCF.
Sir, please see my work.
Yeah, show me your work.
I am showing, sir.
Sir, I have also done.
Okay, I will see your work afterwards. Okay. If you all want, you can post your work in the groups after the class. Okay. You can post
Sir,
your
in WhatsApp group.
in the
Sir,
WhatsApp
after the
group.
class, we can post on the
Okay,
WhatsApp.
sir.
Yes. You can post your work on WhatsApp after the class.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Let us do another question for practice.
Yeah.
Not much time is left in the meeting. So before doing the question, we have to understand the concept on which concept we are going to do the question. We are going to do the question on converting an improper fraction into a mixed fraction. Let us take an example first. Then tomorrow. Sorry, beta. Tell me again. So this is a fraction 117 upon 4. This is an improper fraction. I want to convert this improper fraction into a mixed fraction. Very simple way to convert it. You just divide 17 by 4. This is rough work. You don't have to do this in your copies. Listen very carefully. You don't have to do this in your copies. This is just to explain you the topic. I am converting this improper fraction into a mixed fraction. So just to explain this, I'm telling you. So tomorrow we will do extra questions on this topic. 17 divided by 4. You will divide 17 by 4. So 4 4s are 16. 17 minus 16 is 1. So what is the quotient? The quotient is 4. You always write the quotient at this place. 4. Then the remainder goes here. 1 in the numerator. And the divisor at the same place. Here. 4. So the answer is 4 whole 1 upon 4. This is your answer. In the
Hello.
case, you will write.
Sir, you can hear my voice.
The remainder you will write in the numerator, and the divisor's place, sorry, the denominator, you will write the divisor in the place of denominator. Okay, so this is your answer. 4 whole 1 upon 4. Okay. Now what? Have you all understood how to convert an improper fraction into a mixed fraction?
Yes, sir.
Sir, I have understand nice.
Yes, sir.
Any doubt, anyone? Meeting is about to end. Just quickly tell me if you have a doubt.
No, sir.
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
No,
Sir, but when is the result?
Sir, please tell the timing of class.
Sir, when is result?
Result will
Sir,
be
please give one
announced
question.
soon. It will be declared soon. What else?
Sir, please give one question.
Yes, sorry, I'm not able to hear you. What are you saying?